Hey guys, welcome back to Struggleville YouTube channel. For this video, I have some amazing Amazon promo code tool deals to share with you. Some really good stuff. Everything's linked down below. Also, in just a few short hours, I'll also be posting a Tractor Supply video. They had some amazing clearance deals. Went into the store today. I mean, I bought an entire set of wrenches for $2.99. Ended up with a couple of bags full of stuff that was all just like stupid cheap things I didn't even need, but it was like the wrenches. I didn't need the wrenches, but when you see a set of wrenches for $2.99, you buy the set of wrenches. Worry about it later. It's less than a gallon of gas. So some really good stuff. I was actually able to find 90% of the stuff that was in the video on their website, so I have all the links ready to go on that. I will spill the beans on one deal for you though. They had clearance power tools an additional 25% off, but it ends end of day 7/21. So I'll let you know now because you got 24 hours to live and then that one's over. But we mentioned that in the video, and it has a bunch of other good stuff that's scheduled, ready to go. Probably be posted mid-morning or so. All right, now all the Amazon links down below. First one, solar lights, outdoor solar floodlights, dusk to dawn, waterproof, solar-powered street lights. This is by OK Pro. Seen a couple of different street light styles from them in the past. Another one of the items that is just tanking in price, which we love to see. Inflation has not gotten to these. It's like reverse inflation. It's deflation. 50% off. So there it is there. Normally $29.99. Boy, if you've been around for a while and been paying attention to these lights, you know how much they were like 2 years ago, 3 years ago. These things were so expensive. You could add another digit to that. They were so expensive when they first came out. Now, 30% promo code, 20% coupon. It's only $14.99. This big ass street light is basically the same price as a single, small, tiny little wall light from Harbor Freight. You know the one I'm talking about. Little baby light, little tiny light. Same price as this big ass light, is bright as hell. So at $14.99, that's like, oh, by the way, even though some of these or most of these were posted earlier today, there might have been a couple that were posted yesterday. I checked every single damn one of them before hitting the record button. They are all working right now, right now. The only bad thing is I'm recording this at midnight. 2 a.m. could be Central Time, could be the kicker. They could stop, or some of them could stop at 2 a.m. But damn it, they're working right now. Next up, we have the rechargeable LED work light with magnetic base, portable flashlight with clip, hook, 180-degree adjustable stand. This is by Hood Inc. And you've seen something very similar to this at Harbor Freight. Back-to-back mentions of Harbor Freight. Boy, that ain't good. Now, unless Harbor Freight has come out with a new version, which maybe they have because I really kind of avoid paying attention to them. The original version they had on this, and which may be their only version, had disposable batteries that you would have to change out. This one, obviously, rechargeable, which we love a lot, and then it's magnetic, and then it swivels. Now, my only complaint, I have the Harbor Freight one. I bought it right when it first came out. My only complaint with that one, other than using the disposable batteries, is I think the magnet should be stronger because, at least when I'm using it, you can't pivot the light one-handed because it takes too much force and it takes the magnets off of whatever they're stuck to. At least that's been my experience with it. And I would assume this is very similar. This might be the same item. They just put rechargeable batteries in it and a charge port. I don't know, but that's the one thing I would pay attention as far as the magnet on this guy. $9.99 is the regular price, which isn't bad. It's probably a couple dollars more than the disposable battery one at Harbor Freight. I feel like when they have a coupon, that's like about $6.99 or so. Of course, in my eyes, the rechargeable battery is a step up, something more desirable than the disposables. But this item does have a 30% coupon on the Amazon page. So instead of paying $10, you're paying $6.99. So you're right back down to that Harbor Freight price. And you're getting free shipping on top of it. Of course, if you're a Prime member, which you should be. Because we talk about way too much damn Amazon stuff not to be a Prime member. Self-leveling, cross-line laser level, Japanese green beam, 100-foot range, 360-degree rotation, carrying pouch by Koyu. 50% off. So green beam, always an upgrade. It doesn't mention rechargeable, so I'm going to assume this uses disposable batteries. It's not a full 360 one, so it's not like the best laser level you can get, but it'll do the basics of your cross line, hanging shelves and pictures and various things. I would trust it more indoors than outdoors. Usually the cheaper ones, even though it's green beam, which is easier to see, outdoors is tough, even for expensive ones. Outdoors, bright sunlight, boy, it's just tough to see these things. But $24.99 is the regular price, and then there's a 50% promo code, so it's only $12.49, and that's like a killer deal. It's not the best one in the world as far as all the features, the 360 and the floor and the ceiling and the left and the right and all that stuff. But if you just need a level line on the wall, I mean, there's no cheaper way to do it than that. Here we have the magnifying glass with light and stand, 10x magnifying lamp, 2-in-1 magnifying desk lamp by Neri Fo. 50% off, and we've actually seen this once before. You can get the clamp base or the regular base, clamp style, whatever. And it plugs in with the USB. Very handy. Very handy. If you're blind like me, you can appreciate magnifying glass. And then the light. You always have to have the light because you can't see them. I was just got a new watch and I was trying to register it on their website, and you gotta get the serial number off the back. Oh man, I've never felt older in my life than trying to read the damn serial number that's engraved in stainless steel. So you gotta get the light at just the right angle, and then even when it is at the right angle, the damn letterings numbers are too. The sad thing is, I just got my eyes checked a couple of months ago, got brand new glasses, and I'm wearing brand new glasses. I'm still looking at this thing like I can't read a damn thing on this. It was a real pain in the ass. Point is, I didn't have a magnifying glass. If I would have had this, it would have been a hell of a lot easier. $38.99, 50% promo code, plus there's a Prime member discount. I don't remember what that is, but whatever it is, Prime members, you're going to start out at a lesser price and then take 50% off of that. So no matter what, we're under $20 on this guy. Next up, we got the Yellow Jacket. It's 12.3 heavy duty, 15 amp contractor extension cord, outdoor, 25 footer. You got lighted end, which is real nice. 25 footer is not as big of a deal because you can see both ends of it and you'll see, oh yeah, that's plugged in. You get like 100 footers or something. Sometimes you're around the corner, sometimes you're like through the woods and everything. And you don't want to have to go all the way back to the source to see if that thing's plugged in or not. But if that thing's lit up, boom, we got power. We're good to go. So you got lighted ends on it. 1731 for this guy. Pretty good at 25 footer plus 12 gauge. Everyone wants the 12 gauge. I mean, you could even go 10 gauge, but everyone wants at least 12 gauge. You post 16 gauge, and it's like a comedian on stage with bad jokes. He's got tomatoes flying at you if you try and tell people to buy a 16 gauge extension cord. 14 gauge, they'll just laugh at you and make fun of you, but at least they won't throw shit at you. 12 gauge, you'll actually get a little applause. You'll get a little golf clap for that. So 1731. Tool Up also has it, but it's twice the price at 33.23. Next up, 1/4-inch drive socket set, 20 piece, including metric and SAE bit sockets, ratchet wrench. I hate when people say ratchet wrench. Just call it a damn ratchet. I don't know, maybe back in, you know, before electricity, people called it ratchet wrench. Don't do that. Drop that shit. Just ratchet. Extension bar and swivel storage rack by Duratech. So we have the 1/4-inch drive ratchet, a little extension, a couple of sockets. You got the hex bit socket guys, which we've talked about several times now. You got to have those because every company in the world wants to use these terrible bolts that use these hex keys and everything. Allen wrenches. It's absolutely dreadful, but you're gonna have to have them because they're not gonna quit using them. Looks like a 90 tooth ratchet, so pretty minimal arc swing. $19.99, and then the Prime member discount actually brought it down to $12.99. So that's basically like buying the ratchet and then getting all the sockets and stuff for free. And they're ratchets. I have one. I have the 3/8 inch one that came as an entire set. It's the same design, just 3/8 drive instead of 1/4 inch. Um, I like it overall. It's also 90 tooth, the one I have. It's heavy as hell. It's like obscenely heavy. I don't know what's going on with it that it's so heavy, but it definitely doubles as a hammer because it's got some force behind it with all that weight. Outside of the heaviness, it's a decent ratchet. Nothing wrong with it. socket fan light. I still love these. Every time I see a promo code for it, I'm probably going to throw it up on the website because I just love them. I gotta find a place to put one. That's my problem. I don't have any just bare sockets anywhere. Okay, you don't even have the picture. You don't know what I'm talking about yet. Ceiling fans with light and remote control. 3 colors so you can adjust the hue. 2000 lumen powerful airflow quiet fan light bulb by Arriv Tech. It's 55% off. Look at that guy. It even comes with the extensions, which is real nice. Starts out at $49.57, but that's too much. Get out of here. 35% promo code, 20% coupon. It's supposed to go through the end of the month. So it brings you down to $20-ish. Now the extension piece is really important because depending on how your socket works, you may be up in like a cavity a little bit and you need it extended down because this is kind of bulky. I pointed with my finger. You can't see me pointing with my finger. uh, this thing is kind of bulky, so sometimes you got to have that extension to bring it down a little bit. I'm 50-50 on the remote. I mean, it could be useful, but also if you lose the remote, then sometimes you lose like the functionality. And sometimes I'm not even sure, like, okay, what the hell happens with this light once I lose the remote? Because I'm 100% going to lose it at some point. So now I just want to know, like, what's the default? So I go 50-50 on the remotes. And when like the ones I have out in the garage, some of them, I put like a peel and stick Velcro thing on the remote and on the wall and just slap it on there. But like, no, that remote stays there forever. Because if it moves, I lose it. Backpack sprayer, 4-gallon battery-powered electric sprayer, 8,000 milliamp hour battery in that thing. Lawn yard weed battery sprayer by Task Star. So it says 8,000 milliamp hour battery. I'm thinking, oh, it's two 4,000 amp. There we go. It's two 4 amp hour batteries. So good thing have one on the charger while you're using the other one. That little style charger with the barrel connector, I bet that charges slow as shit. I don't see the output on it, but we're going to just assume slow. But you know, one of the worst things about any of these sprayers is lugging the damn thing around. It's heavy. So put it on your back. You know, that does make it a little bit better. It'd be like the good old days in school when you had a backpack full of books just busting at the seams. I know you were all good students that actually kept all your books and brought them to your classes. I remember walking around school with just a spiral notebook and a pen. Like, that's it. That's all I need. It didn't turn out well. 219.99 starting price. I know that's a lot. But Prime members get a discount. There's an $80 coupon on the Amazon page. And there's a 15% promo code that goes through the 24th. So we have several discounts. Get us down to a reasonable price. I don't remember what the Prime member discount is on that, but you'll have to check it out. Pressure washer hose. It's a 100-footer, quarter inch grade steel wire braided kink resistant. Super flexible power washer extension hose, hot cold water rubber hose, 3/8-inch quick connector adapters by a hand, and it is 50% off. If you have a pressure washer, this is the thing to have because most pressure washers that you buy are going to come with a 25-foot hose. And that just kind of sucks. Like, it works for some things, but there's so many things that doesn't work for. You got to go back and move the thing around, and you're always lugging around the pressure washer, and then that's just like a total pain in the ass. And before you know it, your body slamming the thing on the ground because it's not working and it's pissing you off. And then you got to go buy another one. But the 100-foot hose, especially like washing the car, I can't even get all the way around the cars with the 25-foot hose. I can't even wash the back. This is crazy. But you get the 100-foot hose, you're doing laps. You just go around and around and around. You're like pressure washing your siding or something. You can get up top and spray down like you should. You're not on the ground spraying up because that ain't how you're supposed to do it. You gotta spray down. Water flow goes down. Let gravity do some of that work, but you don't want to spray it up. Get up behind the siding and then it's all wet back there and you're trapping it and you're doing damage. Don't do that. So you need the nice long hose to do it. You got a garage, you got a 2-car garage, you can't go from one corner to the other on 25 feet. That ain't gonna work. You need the 100-footer. Okay, now you may not use the 100-footer every time. Maybe you keep that 25-footer around for when you gotta do the little up close and personal stuff and you don't gotta go very far. But when you gotta walk the dog, you gotta get the 100-footer out. Starts out at $59.99. That's too expensive. We don't even like that. But 50% coupon brings it down to $29.99, and now I like that price. Next up, we have a pocket knife, multi-tool, tactical knife, multi-tool knife with scissors, bottle and can opener, fire starter, whistle while you work, screwdriver, and rover tack. 70% off. So kind of cool. You got like it looks like a regular knife in that way, a folding knife. And then we got the little scissors guy here. And there was other picture here. This kind of shows a little bottle opener guy and a little screwdriver guy. So everyone loves a good multi-tool. Perfect tackle box edition. Because you got limited space there. You don't want to bring a whole toolbox. Sometimes you got to grip and rip on that thing. Swallows the hook. $14.99. 50% promo code, 20% coupon. That's like $5. Really cheap. Now, there was another one right here. At the time that I posted it, it had the same discounts. It's the same brand. There was a 50%, this goes to the 50% promo code, and then when you open the Amazon page, there was a 20% discount. But this one was the more traditional multi-tool, like with the pliers and the handles, pulled out all your different implements. So if you're looking for the more traditional style, you can do that. Now, they were different promo codes. If you want both of them, you just have to split it up into separate transactions, but you could pick up both of those if you wanted. But I decided to make this one like the featured item because we don't really see the knife that's a multi-tool, but the other kind of multi-tool, you see every once in a while. It's pretty regular. Next up, the Irwin Hammer fiberglass general purpose claw hammer. It's a 16-ouncer. Look at all the reviews on that thing. 6,400 reviews. Now I'm a little surprised. 5 out of 5 championship belts for the Irwin Hammer. It's cheap. It's $8.49, normally $17. Acme Tools $10. Tool Up $10.68. Both of those you'll have to add a shipping charge. So at least with the Amazon, we're only getting it for $8.49 because like this is a good item because it's cheap, because it's a good deal. It's a hammer. It's under $10. It's gonna work for you. It'll be fine. But if you've used like a $100 hammer, it's a lot nicer than an $8 hammer. But if you've ever used one of the lot nicer hammers, maybe you wouldn't give the cheaper hammer the 5 stars unless you're taking into account what you paid for said hammer. My biggest point is I don't think it's really warrants a 5 championship belt rating. It's maybe a 4 championship belt rating. But that's a lot of damn people to give it a 5. I guess we can have high hopes, high expectations that at least the head stays attached. You ever have one of these things break or the head fly off? Look out! It's like the backswing and it got lighter. I don't know what happened. 4. Yeah. Okay. So that's all the Amazon deals. Everything's going to be linked down below. Tractor Supply video. I'm telling you, there's really good stuff. You're going to like that wrench set. $2.99. And there's some wrenches we were just talking about a week or so ago. I was like, I need these wrenches. I really like these wrenches. Boom. $2.99. Yes, we'll take it. I only found one too, so that sucks. Because if I would have found multiples, I might have had to buy extras. Because at $2.99, that's like the price of one for a whole set. It was great. And there was some other good deals too, but I'm most proud of my wrench set. Coming up, a few hours, so be ready. Give the video a like, subscribe for not a subscriber. I'll see you guys next time.